changers in the industry are classified according to the type of the contact that they have with the food. This being of direct contact or indirect contact. The direct contact are heating changers, steam function, and steam injection. And the indirect contact are heating changers, plats, tubular, shell and tubes, and strapped surface. The indirect contact heating changers are those that facilitate the exchange to the heat between the fluids that are the different temperatures, while upon mix with water and among the fluids below are the food product and a heating agent or cooling agent. These fluids are separated the metal wells. In the direct contact heating changers, the product is heated of sterilization temperature, mixed water steam. The last principle of processing, the water steam use the condensate, and the gelting is the later heat of vaporization in the food. The generation much heat rate than the indirect contact heating chambers. The first plate heating changers, these heating changers will use heating, cooling, and heat regeneration in this industry, and especially that you gases. In the functions of these heat exchangers described in the next video. The heat exchangers plates are made stainless steel. The plats are thin and corrugated. Each plate has broad gaskets. The different fluids on different channels. In the construction of the heat exchangers, the first plate is called D. The function of this plate, this plate is prevents the other plats have the contact of this structure, right? Pause. The plats A and B is conformed by the heat exchangers. These plats are equals, and the difference by these plats is the introducing in these heat exchangers the inverse on intercalate, like the video. This introduction the plats in this order for facility the different channels the fluids in the enter in the heat exchangers. Inside the plats, the cold fluid enter in this pipe and process all the plats and salt in the upper pipe. process in the plant and solve the boiling point. In the system complete, first the fluids are in contraflow, and second the pipe process excuse me, teacher, the corrugation facility the efficiency of the transfer heat chambers. Okay. Okay, the main application these heat changers in food processing are pasteurization, ultra-pasteurization, the milk cooling, the pasteurization fruits juice, the cooling of the oils, and the cooling in the paper products. Next. The second tubular height heat exchangers, double tube heat exchangers, is conformed to two tubes or different diameters, being the small diameters inside in the other tube, where in this industry the food enter in the central space and the thermal fluids flow in the angular space. Next. The main application and the food processing is in the grains and foods or fruits or vegetables oil or ketchup on the yogurt with the fruit pieces. The advantages can operation and high pressures and high flows rate, and disadvantages the detection of the falling is difficult, and this equipment can only be used on the low viscosity foods.
And three, surface heat exchangers. The air exchangers consisting of two concentric tubes, almost always arranged vertically within the central tube. This equipment has a rotary rotor or cylinder to which a series of solid plates or blades are attached, which keep the product in continuous agitation. Scraping the exchange surface to prevent the post falling on the surface to maintain a uniform heat transfer process. So the annular space between both tubes, the heat or cooling, the agent circulates, which can be steam, hot or cold water, brine or other refrigerant, such as flame. The exchangers vents are manufactured covered by a plastic material, and their rotation is varies from. And four, heat exchangers of housing and tube. They consist of a fixed housing inside which are a set of parallel cylindrical tubes located horizontal or vertical. Heat transfer takes place as one of the fluids moves inside the tubes while the others moves outside inside the housing. Within diverters or deflectors are legs are large intervals that keep the tubes in position and in action for the fluid that circulates to this space to the skin and undulates more along its path. Its application in food processing consisting of fruit juice and nectar, concentrated fruit juice, baked food, oils, yogurt, chocolate, caramel, and the others. output of exchanger and the steam is fed by an uncensored tube making contact with the product drops. The vapor is injected it's a pressure of 965 kiloscar into a liquid product which has been preheated to 76 Celsius to rise its temperature to 105 Celsius. And 6 heat exchangers by vapor infusion. In the heat exchanger by steam infusion, the preheated food is spread, though holds and fades in the form of a tin feed to a container containing high pressure steam 405 kilopascal. In this vessel, the product is heated at 0.3 seconds and temperature between 152 and 156 Celsius and are maintaining at the desired temperature for 3 in a maintenance tube or section. The condensate stream then evaporates in a relative vacuum chamber until reaching a temperature between 65 and 70 Celsius.
The function of a closed-loop system is to monitor and automatically maintain a variable at a desired set point in a manufacturing process. Using an example of a heat exchanger, the operation of a closed-loop system is compared with a block diagram. The heat exchanger supplies heated water to a food processing operation. Cold water enters the bottom of the vessel where the water temperature rises as it passes through steam-heated coils before flowing out of the pump at the top. Each block represents a function of the operation. Lines connecting the blocks indicate input and output signals of each function, with directional arrows indicating the process flow. The controlled variable is the actual variable maintained in the process. In this example, the controlled variable is the temperature of the water leaving the tank. Measured variable monitors the status of the controlled variable. Water temperature is the measured variable in the process. The measurement device senses the measured variable and produces an output signal that represents the status of the controlled variable. The thermal sensor that measures the water temperature in the heat exchanger is the measurement device. The sensor provides an electrical signal to the controller and is defined as the feedback signal in the block diagram. Set point is the predetermined value of the desired condition of the control variable. In the heat exchanger, the set point is the programmed value of the water temperature leaving the tank. Error detector compares the set point to the feedback signal and produces an output proportional to the difference between them. Error signal is the output of the error detector. If the feedback signal and set point are equal, the error signal is 0. The controller is the brain of the system. It receives an error signal as it inputs and provides an output signal to the final control element, or actuator, in this example. A signal from the controller causes the control variable to match the set point using the actuator of the system. The flow valve represents the actuator, where steam flow is controlled. The amount of energy or steam in this example, altered by the actuator, is the manipulated variable. Manufacturing process is the operation of the heat exchanger to control the physical variable. Disturbance is defined as a change in the manufacturing process resulting in a change in the control variable. Disturbances occur when the water temperature suddenly changes or stops flowing. Closed-loop control and the associated terminology are common within manufacturing systems, where precise control is required.
This video explicates this presentation and thank you.
Questions?